Hey everybody. Remember I said I had a niece living in Glendora, California about that flying object, and she knew of people that saw it? Well, here are some of the newscasts about that object. Let's go watch them.
Our breaking news continues on KCAL 9 News at 10. A mysterious burning object lights up the night sky in Southern California. It appears to fall to Earth, but what was it?
Yeah, people from the coast to the OC to the Inland Empire, the mountains, the deserts, and all the way to Vegas and Phoenix saw this thing. Our Dave Bryan is live in the newsroom with the very latest. Dave, what are people saying?
Well, Sharon, there's still no confirmation what that object was, but as we first reported at the top of the newscast, Vandenberg Air Force Base told us the mystery object was not a satellite falling to Earth or any kind of space junk. Whatever it was, many people saw it, including these viewers from Glendora.
I'm recording it. Nothing flies that way, guys. I got it on tape.
Not that fast. We've heard tonight from viewers who watched that object streak across the sky in Murrieta, Paris, Irvine, Ontario, Riverside, Lake Forest, Corona, and San Clemente. The Federal Aviation Administration and the CHP saw it, too. They contacted the National Weather Service, and so did we. We talked live with Kurt Kaplan of the agency's Oxnard office earlier on KCAL 9.
And it really does sound like, from all the reports coming in, that it probably was an isolated type of meteor. I witnessed, not this one, but years ago, where they do change colors through the sky, and they're a little slower than an actual shooting star. So it sounds like that's what we're dealing with here.
Well, whatever we're dealing with, it certainly got everyone's attention, and our newsroom's been flooded with emails from witnesses who saw that object streaking across the night sky. People describing it as a bright light. Some say it looked like a falling star. Others say it looked like a red comet with a green light around it. Thanks to everyone who wrote us on a night like this. We appreciate you very much.
Our breaking news continues on KCAL 9.
Well, there's one. Let's go hear what the next one said.
People in Orange County witnessed the mystery in the sky. KCAL 9 Susie Sa is live in Foothill Ranch with the talk of the town there. Hi, Susie.
Hey, hi there, Rick. You know, from what we are gathering this evening, if you were anywhere in the world looking up at the sky about 7:45 our time, you probably saw this mysterious object. I want to take you back to that video that Melissa was just showing a moment ago. It's home video that folks out in the IE shot. They're calling it what they believe was the object flying in the sky. But just imagine this. Imagine being at In-N-Out Hamburger just after your son's baseball game, and then all of a sudden you're having your hamburger, and then all of a sudden you see this mysterious object flying in the sky. Take a listen to this.
My friend looked over this way in the sky and said, "Look, a meteor, a meteor." And so we all looked over there, and we just saw this white object going through the sky.
It was just light, really light, and all I saw was the ball for a little bit, and then I just saw the flaming back of it.
All of the little flakes, and I thought it was a firework because I thought it was close by, and they're like, there's no way that's a firework.
And turning a green color as it seemed to get hotter.
And the front part of it was sort of ball-shaped, a little bit black in the center, and kind of had a tail, so we thought meteor, comet, something like that.
There were people all over the world that had posted it on the internet already, that they had seen it from Australia to New York to Texas, Canada.
And those two families that we just spoke to this evening here at In-N-Out tell us that they probably saw that mysterious object in the sky going for about 10 to 15 seconds or so. They think that was pretty long. And of course, they were much too amazed by the sight to even think about grabbing their cameras or cell phones. For your live in Foothill Ranch tonight, Susie.
There's another one. Let's go to this other one here and see what he has to say.
A developing story right now as many of you spot a giant ball of light. There it is, zipping through our skies tonight. Everybody has their own opinion of what the heck this glow is, just flying by. A UFO, a meteor, even a plane on fire. Thanks for choosing us tonight. I'm Katie Bramble.
And I'm Steve Irvin. We started getting calls on this into our newsroom shortly before 8 o'clock, dozens of them. And we've had reports this ball of light has been seen as far away as Nevada and Colorado.
So, of course, we put our crews quickly out to work to find out what exactly this is. ABC 15's Adam Slinger joins us live. And Adam, what did you find out about this?
You know, we've made calls to everyone from NASA to the National Weather Service. And right now, no one seems to know exactly what it was. Now, our reporter, ABC 15's Brian McElhatton, snapped this picture for us just about 2.5 hours ago. He says he saw 2 different events. Now, this is a picture of the first event. He saw this little orange dot streaking across the sky. It did not make a sound, and he says it hovered above the clouds for about 15 minutes or so before it disappeared into the atmosphere. Then, about 30 minutes later, he saw a meteorite.
And you could see pieces falling off. It almost looked like a Roman candle flying horizontally through the sky, if you're familiar with that. That lasted maybe 4 to 5 seconds.
This massive green ball shooting through the sky horizontally, and it had a big old white tail, but it was so bright and crazy and beautiful, and I couldn't believe that I was witnessing it.
That's Holly Picard, another witness. Now, this is a picture of the Upper Atmosphere Research Satellite. NASA says it is expected to fall to Earth somewhere between Alaska and southern Africa, which is a pretty big section of the sky, but they're not expecting the satellite to fall until the end of the month. Now, back out here live, our newsroom was lighting up, too, with phone calls. We had calls from Glendale, Chandler, Maricopa, North Scottsdale, North Phoenix, Prescott Valley, all wanting to tell us what they saw and asking what it was. The National Weather Service even told us the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office called them because their aviation unit saw the same thing over the Deer Valley Airport. By the way, if you're wondering, this might be out of the Vandenberg Air Force Base. Well, the next launch there is not scheduled until September 21st.
So a lot more questions than answers at this point. Adam, thank you. And we're just getting some new video into our newsroom of this ball of light. We want to show this to you. We've highlighted it there on the screen. This was taken by Daniel Vieira over at the Chandler Mall. So you can just see it there in that oval that we've made on the screen as it moves across the sky. But he was able to capture that video and send it on into us here at ABC 15.
A lot of people said this was moving horizontally, too, which might rule out a meteor. We'll keep checking on it for you. Meanwhile, turning it to...
Might rule out a meteor. That's what they said in the first one we watched, wasn't it? That it was a meteor. Well, it's a something. Now let's go over here and let's take a look at what's going on. We've had a big one today over in India, 6.9. And we're going to look at the higher magnitude ones that have happened today. This is Indonesia with a 5.3, and you can see all these volcanoes that are littered all up and down there in their region. The Solomon Islands with a 5.2. We are quiet below 5 magnitude in the New Zealand area. But when we swing up here, Japan got a few more. Off the east coast of Honshu, Japan, a 5.6. A 5.1 in the same area, and a 5. Hokkaido. Other than that, everything has been lower at this time than a 5. So I just wanted to show everyone the footage that I did find on the strange object in the sky that everybody was wanting to know what it was. We have started the week. At the end of this week, it'll be a critical time, and we're going to find out some things. For sure we will. So God bless each and every one of you. May He strengthen you and protect you. And I'll speak to you all real soon. keep looking up.